Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to Kiki with Shishi. Um, it's been a while. I've missed you guys. I've kind of just been doing piddly things, like I did the Easter table um, decorations update, but I really haven't posted much because I really haven't been up to much. So I wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit, so I thought that maybe I would start this thing called Monday Mind Moments. And it'll be just a brief conversation, probably 5 to 6 minutes, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, but really just to talk a little bit about what's on my mind. So, today, what's on my mind is paperwork. Paperwork, paperwork, paperwork. And in particular, paperwork for my kids. So, you know that my oldest child, who I call my middle heartbeat, is getting ready to graduate from high school. And my youngest, or my second child, my youngest, is in the third grade, and I call him my little heartbeat. So, the middle heartbeat, since she's getting ready to graduate from high school, I don't really worry too much about her paperwork. Most of it goes to her. I get a daily email from her school, which, in all honesty, I kind of skim through every once in a while. I maybe read them 2 or 3 times a week. And I apologize if you're hearing noise. I think it's either the dog or the duck. If you saw my last video, then you know that we have a duck in our front yard that is nesting. But then my neighbors have family in town and they have a little beagle. And so I'm not quite sure if it's the duck or the dog. So either way, I apologize. Just hopefully you'll be able to disregard it. But back to this paperwork thing. So my son, who is finishing up the third grade, they have so much paperwork. He has artwork, he has spelling words, he has tests, he has math sheets, they have permission sheets, information sheets. I kind of wish they didn't have so many sheets. Like, I love knowing what's going on in his world, but we also have Seesaw, which on Seesaw I can see pictures, and sometimes they send home his spelling words that way. Then they also have a weekly email, and I get it. I understand. Third graders can be at times very irresponsible. Oh, he also has his planner, so, but dang. I'm grateful I have one kid that's in elementary school, because if I had multiples in elementary school, I could possibly go nuts with all the paperwork that they have. And then I try to be a good mom and stack the things that he didn't do the best on in a stack, and so we can work through those together. And then his artwork, he normally doesn't want to get rid of his artwork because it's something that he's created. And then they're sending home papers for, you know, we're having a fundraiser if you go eat at this restaurant, or if you go eat at that restaurant, or tonight's skating night, or good God. And then you have all this homework. So, how do I get all the homework done, all the reading of the paperwork that they send me done? I cook for the boy. I do your nightly fundraiser thing. You're asking me for money, so I gotta find my checkbook. And then you want to send me more information. We have just as much homework as they do sometimes, getting all that paperwork done. So I kind of wish that at the beginning of the year they do 2 things. One, they ask for an extra $100 or $150, whatever, so they can get all the fundraising they need out of the way. I don't want papers throughout the year asking for $10 here, $20 there, whatever. Here, just take this $150 at the beginning of the year, and don't ask me for nothing else. I know that's probably a little harsh, but it just gets crazy, you know. It's like, Mom, I need $10 for this. I need $20 for this. We're doing the color or something. Can you give me money for that? I don't have no money. You're a fourth grade or a third grade growing boy. Do you know how much you eat? Do you know how often I have to change your pants because you've grown 3 inches? Do you know how often I have to replace your shirts because you've grown 3 inches? But okay, that's just my own personal gripe, and I've sidetracked. But anyways, so let me get that $150 out of the way at the beginning of the year. Second of all, how about we just get a binder and you just put the new stuff in the binder so I know what I've looked at and what I haven't. And when that thing is done, rip it out, throw it in the trash, recycle it. But all these doggone papers, my goodness. So, excuse me. Anyways, my Mindful Mondays, I want to be conversations. So I've talked to you, now you talk back to me. Leave in the comments what you feel is in regards to paperwork if you have kids in elementary or middle school. Let me know I'm not crazy and what your thoughts are. So also, if you like this video, share this video. Share it with a friend. Share it with an elementary or middle school friend that you feel like could use a good laugh. Or share it with a teacher. And maybe they might have ideas as to how to massage all this paperwork stuff. Also, if you like this video, thumbs up. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. And also, what are some other topics that you'd like to do for Mindful Mondays? All right. As I promised, I was only going to take a few minutes. If you're part of the Kiki Squad, thanks for coming back. If this is your first video with us, subscribe so you can hang out on the couch and see what's on our mind. All right. Have a good week, and I'll see you on Monday.